Hello. Hey, welcome to the home of Blacktitanic. Yes, yes, this is the day. This is a new day, you guys. A brand new day. Yes. I remember growing up when I was in church. We used to start our service off with saying, "This is the day that God has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." Anyway, welcome. I just want to say that all things are allegedly on this channel, you guys. Yes, I don't own any rights to any music that pops up. Oh, come on now. Don't own any rights to any music pop up. And everything is fair use, educational, and entertainment purposes. Let me put this up here. Let me put my disclaimer up here. Here we go. Everything for fair use, entertainment, educational purposes. Allegedly, and allegedly. Hey, good morning, everybody. Grand Rising with my little Grand Rising sign. I gotta put that up too. I always start my morning off with my Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Where are you? There you go. Ain't gonna do. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, you guys. Grand Rising. Beauty. Oh, wow. Peace and blessing to everyone. Wow. Blessing and enlightenment to all of you. This is so pretty. Blessing, peace, and enlightenment to all of you. I gotta play it again. Grand Rising, everybody. Hey, good morning, Emmett Lane Davis. Hey, Miss Reese. Hey, Emperor Tentuous. Good morning and happy Monday. I thought the day was Tuesday. Don't confuse me, Emperor Tentuous. I think the day Tuesday, y'all. Is it Tuesday or Monday? Girl, don't come in here and anyway, Sexy Mama at 60 said Grand Rising. Linda Gamble. Hey, Linda Gamble. Hey, Tyra Christie. Miss Renzi. Well, today we're talking about the iconic Black women. We on the Black women series, you guys. This week, we started off with the invisible Black woman and how, we are viewed when things happen to us. We are viewed as less than. We are often ignored with our trauma and our pain. But today we're going to talk about trauma. Why is we considered as this iconic, strong Black woman? Now, everybody look at Melody. She's supposed to be a strong Black woman. Yeah. Society say we are strong. Yeah, we don't need no help. We don't need no allies. We are the iconic, strong Black woman, including me. I used to be. Y'all see me crying now. I don't wear that badge of honor anymore. Just suffer in silence and wrap all that pain inside of you. Y'all see me, I break down and cry. I used to wouldn't do that. I used to have to say, I gotta be strong. I gotta be strong for my children. And I had to learn that crying can be healing too, you guys. Crying can be healing. It's an emotion. And once you finish, that's when the healing comes. Once you get all that pain out of you, that's when the healing comes. So a lot of us is considered, or society consider Black woman as this iconic, strong Black woman. Notably Melody. Everybody attacking Melody on her cast, her husband, ex-husband attacks her, but yet and still, nobody on that cast feels sorry for her or have no compassion for her. The iconic Black woman. We wear that with a badge of honor. I know all of y'all say that at one time or another. I'm a strong Black woman. It's so deeply embedded into our way of life. Yes, we often don't know any other way to be. Look at Melody. Y'all just see how Melody just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. We witnessed this woman go through this traumatic divorce, but yet she keep pushing and pushing. She don't know no other way to be. That's our hustle. That's a Black woman. That's a Black woman. That's our grind. That's our grind. That's us. We gotta get it done. I got those kids over there. I've been left as a single woman and I've got to get it done. It's my hustle. It's my grind. It's my grit. It's a way of life. Then oftentimes what we do, we put ourselves on the back burner. We sacrifice ourselves for the love of our friends, our family, and our community. We wear that badge of honor well. I look at Melody all dressed up on the outside, but what is she really feeling on the inside? I see her grind. I see her hustle. I see her have to go, just jump, bounce back up on her feet and keep going. That's why so many of us can acknowledge her. That's why she got so many fans. That's why we love her so much, because we can see ourselves in her. And those that don't see themselves, aka Destiny, the few they don't understand. Destiny over there having this pity party. Destiny over there just talking about something. This girl was bankrupt. She went on a tour talking about Melody was bankruptcy. She went on a tour saying it's impossible for this girl to get back on her feet and own another home. It's impossible for this girl to do all the things that she's doing, but she see it with her own eyes, but she can't comprehend that because she been so psychological damaged. It's our deep faith. It's our deep faith, it's our deep grind and our ability to get right back on our feet no matter how many times we've been knocked down. That's why they say we are the strong Black woman. Y'all know that come from slavery. Y'all know we didn't know no other way. Black woman ain't never been pampered. That white woman been pampered all her life. We never been pampered. From slavery, what we had to do, nurse their children with our titties. Had to leave our babies, push our babies to the side and nurture their babies. We had to nurture their children. We had to cook for them. We had to clean. We had to go out there in that field. We have never been nurtured, so we learn that no matter what's going on in our life, we got to keep going. We got to jump on our feet and keep going. Well, today's topic gonna be just that. Melody encouraging women to heal. In particular, will say crying is healing. Psalms 35. Come on, girl, now. King James Version. For his anger endured but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I said that I'm going to tell it. I'm just going to pour my heart out to you guys today. I probably won't get many likes today, but I don't care. Those of you that hear, you're gonna hear this. We as women, we need to heal, y'all. And we don't need, a lot of us don't want to go to no psychiatrist because oftentimes they're white women. They don't live the same life experience that we do. I was talking to this white girl and I forgot what I was talking about to her. For we were just having a conversation and seemed like she wouldn't comprehend it. And then I realized she can't. She don't go to the same experience like I do. She could hear me, but she don't understand and she can't take it to her heart. Like, like as it is, I'm talking to a sister, like I'm talking to y'all, like in potential will say, hey, look, crying is healing. And she brought out this Bible verse because it let me know that this woman right here been trying to heal. Miss Reese said they all keep complaining about being bullied online, but people have been cruel to Melody for 4 years and they help. Yes. Yeah, can y'all imagine? I remember that day this woman got on I've seen her cry plenty of times. And I remember my most notable time with Melody when my heart went out was when this man was abusing her and she finally got on internet and decided she wasn't gonna be cute no more. And she talked about everything. She talked about how he had a baby, how, he done cheated on her. I saw that. This woman was undergoing domestic violence, but nobody seemed to care. Okay, let's get started, y'all. We're gonna be doing Ivana Van Zant too. We're gonna be looking at a lot of traumatic things that happened to Black women that got little or no attention. Okay, we're gonna get started. First, I'm gonna start out with this healing, though. We're gonna need this first. We're gonna need talk about healing first, and then we're gonna go into the traumatic Black women. How Black woman is been so hurt, just been hurt. So this. I did this before. I only got about 300 views. So I'm gonna do it again. Melody encouraged women to heal. Okay, we all need to heal for something, y'all. Some of us still suffering from when we were children. Come on now. She was an enlisted passenger aboard the Titanic. She was traveling as a personal caregiver with a European contractor. April 1912, the Titanic hit an iceberg. I thought about jumping overboard, says Melinda, but I was too scared. Then I thought about sliding down the ropes, but oh my God, they were shooting and all that. See, hey, if you can learn how to not respond. Great job. Keep your emotions in. I want to say something about that. That was that thing about the Black Titanic. My great auntie died on the Titanic. My grandmama, that was her daughter, you guys. And that's a real person, but for some reason, the Titanic don't want to acknowledge her. She was a real person, but I watched as a little girl my grandmama suffer. My grandfather suffered because she disappeared under that water and nobody cared because she was a Black woman. So this was in 1920 something. Here it is, 2023. Black women are going through the same thing. Y'all need to get this book. This book tells the story of Black people that was on the Titanic. Yes, my great aunt, which was my grandfather's sister, and my grandmother's daughter also. She died. She drowned. Nobody cared. I watched them people. They suffered. They died. They died talking about their daughter, the disappearing of their daughter, and how hurt they were. Them white people used to take their money. They would give them lawyers their money, and they pretended like they would be looking and searching for my Aunt Melinda, and we would never hear from them anymore. Finally, my grandmama said, babe, quit giving these people your money. They don't care because she was a Black woman. Anyway, when I first came out with this book, Facebook gave me hell. They gave me hell. They called me a liar, told me that no black people went on that. They just refused to accept that black people was on the Titanic. Then they had to go back and retract it because they found one black man that was on the Titanic that they had to know because his uncle was the president of Haiti. Y'all know the story of Haiti. Haiti at that time had gained their independence through, but he was a royalty and they had to document a black man. But anyway, let's get on back to the story. Just seeing that commercial reminded me of my grandmother just suffering over her daughter.
The disappearance of Melinda Ward. The disappearance of Melinda still remains an unsolved history. It's a cold case file. Oral history, as told by the elders, is that she was an unlisted passenger aboard the Titanic. She was traveling as a personal caregiver with a European contractor. April of 1912, the Titanic hit an iceberg. I thought about jumping overboard, says Melinda, but I was too scared. Then I thought about sliding down the ropes, but oh my God, they were shooting and all that. Hey, if you can learn how to not respond, keep your emotions intact, because I can. Somebody come in, I can go from 0 to 1,000. Yes, I can. And, that's scary to me at times because once I go there, there's no cap for me. I'm just going to get it all out and let it go and not think twice about it. But that's not a good place to be. I kind of enjoy this piece a little bit more. My piece is kind of more important,
So let's see what the fans are saying under this. I always say women can change the narrative whenever they want, especially with dressed up. Some can do it so nicely. Good for you, Mel. The bump up is beautiful, and you wear it well. Maggie say, a new nose. Girl, please, y'all some haters on here. All right, let's see what's going on down here. I'm just strolling through this, y'all. Girl, look at this. There go Melody right there. Okay. Y'all remember this episode where they are meeting and Martella Ho makes a comment about Mel neglecting the kids and then gets mad and storms out when she responds. Right after Mel states that her desire not to be in the combat group was not based on his cheating, but rather her realization of what type of morals and characters he lacked it as a human being. And then immediately Maurice's eyebrows rose up like he understood. When you have that type of relationship about a person, there's no turning back. Right, says Glamour. Brenda says, totally agree. See, what is this, y'all? This is Love and Marriage, Straight No Chaser, y'all, okay? Is that Martell? All right, y'all. I think that's it. Let's see, let me read one more about Melody. I think Tisha onto something. Mel is giving off misery and unhappy vibes, and it comes off as she wants everybody miserable with her. Who the hell? Never mind.
To piggyback off of what she said, honestly, and just hearing her, I get DMs all the time from women who are saying they're in abusive relationships, and sometimes it's physical as well, not just mentally and emotional, or they're dealing with a narcissist. And if you've never dealt with one, you don't know what that feels like. You don't know the manipulation tactics and the gaslighting and all those things that happen, so you might wouldn't get it. But for those of you who have, having the strength as she did as well to walk away from something like that, it's a lot. It takes a lot. Especially, I didn't even ask her, but she had children involved as well. Yes, it takes a lot. So To anyone on this live, let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with you choosing you. There's nothing wrong with you choosing you. And don't let anyone ever make you feel any kind of way about that. When it comes to, as Michelle Obama says, when they go low, we go high. I will say that God continues to show me that the more I continue to elevate and the more I continue to operate in a way that's pleasing, the more blessings I'm going to get. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and like, sometimes I have to catch myself because y'all know, if you've been watching Love, Marriage, Husbands Built in season 1, you guys know I can go there too, right? But what I have learned in the past year, me spending more time with myself than I've ever spent with myself, learning about me, my DNA, my makeup, and realizing that as an emotional being, I can act out of emotions a lot of times. I've been teaching myself how to keep my emotions intact. And when I was challenged to work on that, I'll be honest with you, when I was challenged to work on that, I ain't know if it was gonna work for me. I'm like, shit, I don't want to do that. I want to give them that. But what you mean? But in my healing process, my customized healing journey, when I was challenged to work on controlling my emotions, I see now why God challenged me with that months and months and months ago.
Let's look at the census on Black marriage. Starting right here, y'all. Census figures also revealed that the number of unmarried Black women who gave birth fell by 5% between 1990 and 94, while the percentage of out of wedlock births to white women increased by 23% during the same period. And there are almost twice as many single white women. Let's get this over now. Get this again, because if you listen to the media, the lying-ass media, you would think that Black women were, or had the most household of single Black mothers. And there are almost twice as many single white women as single Black mothers. Although the proportion of Black families headed by women is much larger. I don't get it, but anyway. These statistics suggest that more children, white and Black, poor and non-poor, must struggle to learn how to grow into men and women without a father in the home. For most Black people, either they've been killed by the cops or they're in prison. Yes. This problem continues. Yes. So that's what we're looking at. All the life experience that Black women have to go through. Now we're looking at most of our Black men have been murdered through police brutality. Then they want to make fun at Black families and say, oh, ain't no dad in a home. But anyway, Melody talks about healing from all of that. She's been left a single mother. She has to heal from that. You guys, she's still dealing with it. And y'all know the kind of father they got. Oh, Lord. Karma girl, thank you for asking. She said, how are you and your brother? Sexy Mama at 60 said, I found peace and therapy when I was going through my cancer treatment. Oh, wow. I don't care what people be saying. Hey, I didn't know you had to endure that. I'm sure that was a stressful time for you, Sexy Mama at 60. I lost my best friend recently, and my sister... My sister that I'm mad at right now that came through here clowning over my brother. She lost her husband 4 months ago with cancer. Hey, Evelyn Chamberlain, Giovanna, hi. Joyce, hi. And Miss Zion, hi. Purple Unicorn, hi. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling, you guys. We got some stories to tell. So, all this trauma for too long, being strong meant what? If you got to keep on being strong, that means that you got to avoid or deny how you really feel. It's holding painful experience like trauma. Now, we're going to look at this girl. Y'all remember Philando Castile? It was July the 6th. I never forget that. July the 6th is my birthday, you guys. Yes, it is. I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning to this young lady in the car, like on live, screaming now, screaming and crying. She's sitting in the car with a boyfriend and the police. His name was Officer Yanez. Came up to the car and shot her boyfriend in front of her. She struck alive. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? And we finna show that was very traumatic right there. That was ooh. Okay, let me start off with that. Okay, I gotta go here. I hope I'll be able to find it. I hope I'll be able to find it. Let's see. Yeah, his name was Philando Castile, y'all, and she had the baby in the car. Do y'all remember that? The little baby was in the car, and he didn't even care. He didn't even care. Okay, let's see it. This graphic now.
From LA to Philadelphia, ABC's senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas has all the details for us. He's in Washington. Good morning, Pierre.
It's not the one I want. No. I'll do this one. Just talking to myself, y'all. Yeah, Philando Castile. That man was just ought to be ashamed of himself. I can't find the one I want, so I'll show y'all this one. Okay, this CNN reporting on him, okay? We're going to look at this one because this one, y'all may see something. It's graphic now.
To warn you, this is very graphic and it's difficult to watch. Here it is. Reason I put George, your brake lights are out. So you only have one active brake light, and that's going to be your passenger side one, your third brake light, which is up here on top. And then this one back here is going to be out. You have your lights for insurance? I have to tell you, I do have a firearm on me. Don't reach for it, son. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out. Come on.
Stay with me. We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back. And the police, he's covered. He ain't killed my friend. He's licensed. He's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm. We're waiting for that. I will, sir. No worries. He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand open.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Keep your hands where they are, please.
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Please don't tell me this, Lord. Please, Jesus, don't tell me that he's gone. Please don't tell me that he's gone. Please, officer, don't tell me that you just did this to him. You shot 4 bullets into him, sir. He was just getting his license and registration, sir.
Get the female passenger out. And get the car right now with your hands up. With your hands.
Now remember the 4-year-old baby in the back seat.
Where's my daughter? You got my daughter?
Face away from me and walk backwards. Walk backwards towards me. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Look how they treat that black woman. Look how they treat her. We're concentrating on that black woman. She got her baby in the back seat, you guys. She got her baby in the back seat. They didn't even care. Hey, Purple Unicorn and Readers, welcome. Got her baby in the back seat. Now, Ivana gonna interview her. This girl had to pretend like all her sadness, her worry, her hurt, and her disappointment ain't there. People was making fun of that girl. It was a lot of people making fun of that girl about the way she was looking in that car. Telling us she was not really married to him. Was it? What does it really matter? Because she called him her husband. Anyway, let's keep it rolling. So she told Yvonne Van Zandt that she just act like it never happened. She pretend like it never happened. That's what she told Yvonne. Oh yeah, before I get to that, let me show y'all. Today is, y'all remember him, Trayvon Martin's birthday. February the 5th is Trayvon Martin's birthday. Oh boy. That right there is so painful, you guys. Let's go with this is Ivana, y'all. Come on.
Looking at Reynolds. This young lady was the Beyonce of Orlando Castile. Yes, she is still hurt 4 years later. Today, we're talking about the invisible black woman and how our lives is less valuable. Nobody sought to even interview this young lady. She was in the car. I'll never forget. It was my birthday, July the 6th. She was in the car when they were pulled over for a traffic stop. And the cops stopped. And within seconds, your so-called brown brother that y'all gotta say we supposed to have allies with, blew his brain out.
This shoulder.
He didn't care whether the man had his little baby in the back seat. He didn't care whether this innocent young lady was sitting next to him. He didn't even bother to find out, was this an outstanding citizen? He didn't even see a human being. This is the story of the invisible woman. She was interviewed by Iyanla Van Zandt. Look at Ivana, the pain that she feels for this girl, that nobody reached out to her. And at this point, she was never even compensated for her pain and suffering. Nobody never contacted her. Let's listen.
If you could say anything to him, that police officer, about the lack, what would you say to him? If you could just make believe he's sitting right here, what would you say to him? And what do you want him to know about what he did to you?
I want him to know that I want you to know that he scarred me and my daughter for the rest of our life. You exposed us to our deepest fear. That's losing someone who really loved us and had our best interests at heart. You took away our best friend.
So you would say that to him. I want you to consider, look at him in your face and say, you scarred me and my daughter for life. But now I'm taking back my power. I'm not going to give you my life. I'm not going to give you in my life. Because here's the truth. He has to live with this for the rest of his life. You don't have to. You always have the memory, but you don't have to live in the trauma of it unless you choose to do so. He has to live with it for the rest of his life. You don't. Do you still hear the gunshots? Yeah, so does he. Do you still see the blood? Yes. So does he. Yeah. Do you still hear your daughter screaming? So does he. Do you still see Philando fall back in the chair? So does he. He has to live with that for the rest of his life. You don't. You don't. You can live with the memory of Philando and what he brought to you, believing that he was the shadow, not the main event. Yes, ma'am. Because all great events cast a shadow before them. What if Philando was the shadow and the main event is yet to come?
Keep it rolling.
You're watching Ivana Van Sands. We're focusing on the invisible black woman. Can Diamond Reynolds escape the trauma of her Beyonce shooting? Before I begin, this is Blacktitanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And remember, all things is allegedly on this channel. Philando Castile was shot July the 6th on my birthday. I woke up to this man, watching this man get his brains splattered all in the car, all his Beyonce face, all in the back seat on his little daughter. Philando worked for the school system, had been there over 25 years, no police records, no nothing. Anyway, we're watching the invisible woman. The black woman life is less valuable in this society. This is Ivana.
When your beloved Philando lost his life. Take me to that day. That day, he had woke up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, got ready for work. When he normally gets out of bed, I could feel him move because we sleep so close together, skin to skin. And when he got out of bed, I instantly popped up. You know, like, okay, what you got planned for today? Because I was supposed to get my hair done, and he was supposed to get his hair done. That's normal. Yeah, just normal stuff. Yeah. Well, this particular day, after he got ready for work, he left out. He grabbed his firearm out the lockbox. Okay, so tell me why he had a firearm. We lived in a very high crime area. The neighborhood was like drugs, prostitution, soliciting, everything that you can imagine was happening on this block that we lived on. And he's from a neighborhood where people will rob you if they see you with a nice chain on. They see you going to the ATM, they'll try to stick you up. So it was for protection of himself and then me and my daughter. Where was your mom? She was in Indiana at the time. My mom just recently moved back after Phil passed away. Now, Phil didn't pass away. Well, when Phil was taken away, people reached out to my mom. And is that what it was? Was he taken away? He was murdered. Okay. He was murdered. Can you sit in that? No, because I don't put rest in peace in front of his name. Why not? Because I don't want to believe that he's gone. How long has it been now? We'll say a year and a half. Wow. 460. But did you say 416 days? Do you count them? You count the days. Why? Because he was with me 7 days a week, 365 days out the year.
Y'all heard what she said? She count the days, man.
You're looking at Reynolds. This young lady was the Beyonce of Philando Castile. Yes, she is still hurt 4 years later. Today, we're talking about the invisible black woman.
Oh, I just showed y'all that. Sorry, I showed y'all that. But anyway, that is sad, you guys. She's so burdened down and she's so hurt. She's burdened down and she hurt. And that's just a life experience of a lot of Black women. We go through different type of trauma, you guys. We do. So some of our problems, I don't know how big a problem you could get than that. Than to be sitting in the car with your little daughter. Now, they showed a video where the police had the gun on a little daughter. Got the gun on a little girl. Come on out, come on out, come on out. I hardly see that video anymore. But yeah, they had the little girl had to run out the car with her hands up. 4-year-old little girl now. Just watched her dad got killed. 4-year-old little girl. This what Black women go through is something else, you guys. And one thing about us is that we got to heal. Now, this is another story. Her name is Denise.
Right here. Right here.
This is another Black woman.
This Black woman was murdered so horrendous. This is her. She was at work. And this is my mentor right here. It's kind of faded out. I didn't get no views hardly on this. So we're talking about Black women, how they are so disrespected. They're seen as less than. So let's get to it. This is Dr. Shauna.
He takes about a phrase, they pass her. Her days while she fired up. See this? That ain't nothing. Security, 1 year old, female, Black. She fired up. He takes her keys. See, that's the hood. That's not I'm going to the hood. Don't live in the hood anymore, but that's not the hood. So I know how you get down my keys, right? When you put the keys, boom, right in the house. See, that's not the end. Stab in the eye for the key. As he's backing up. Punch it up. Put his hands, his bare hands, he took one baby up. And I never invaded the first and dollars. He's a long baby. 26 years old. Put his hands around her neck and choked her to death. All on camera. Choked her to death on duty while she's doing her job. Securing the building that she was paying to secure when he knocked on the door and she opened it and he tried to walk past her. After he choked the life out of her body, our sister, Denise Smith, 41 years old, after he choked the life out of her body in Tacoma, Washington, he tied her body.
Okay, that was Denise Smith. I don't guess y'all ever heard about that. She was a security guard, you guys. And that man, he was a cop too. That man tortured that girl. She went into graphic details. She got little publicity. Nobody cares about the Black woman tears. But if y'all saw what Diamond said, she told Yanez, she says, I don't put rest in peace on there. Yanez said, why? Did she say because she don't want to acknowledge that he's gone? Did I hear that right? But I think that's what she said. So we got to pretend like all this sadness, all this worry, all this hurt, all this disappointment that we go through aren't there. But y'all know that the pretending don't make it go away. Those feelings are left unaddressed. They grow into bigger problems. They start to affect our lives like depression. We get depressed, we get stressed out. You know, we can't even carry those kinds of problems in our relationship. Y'all remember that song they sing in church? Nobody knows the trouble I'll see. Nobody knows my sorrow. Y'all remember that song? That song is so true. My mama used to sing that all the time, and I was a little girl. I did not know what kind of trouble she was going through or the hurt and pain. I was too young to understand. But since I am a grown woman now, I understand all this pain that we're going through. But we got to show up in the world. I look at Melody. Got to show up in the world just being wonderful, looking wonderful on the outside, but something silently on the inside every day. When that black woman came on that screen, everybody was so happy for this couple, this entrepreneur, this power couple. She looked good on the outside, didn't she, y'all? Oh, we were so happy. Everybody was tuning in. They became the #1 show. She was all dressed up on the outside, but suffering silently on the inside. And then this black woman finally bust. She had to just tell her story. She said, God said go. She had to go. She had to go heal. And guess what we see? We see other black women down in this woman. The black women on her cast don't have her back. I know Kimmy dealing with cancer, but Kimmy to me was worse than all of them because she kept saying that man was a great man. She had a front seat. It's the how Martell was doing this woman, but every time you heard Kimmy, she referred to him as a good man. Yes, she did. I love Kimmy. Don't think I don't like Kimmy, but I felt like Kimmy was wrong for that. Then of course, you know, Tisha, she had to dig it on in the ground. All this abuse that this woman was going through. Then the mama came in. The mama came in and started abusing this woman. On top of Martell. And don't forget the mistress. And don't forget all the Scott's brothers and the husbands. All these people abusing this woman, verbally attacking her verbally. But what she did, she do like most black women. She got to still be on her grinds and her grits. And she got to go out there and jump on her feet and keep it moving. I'm just pretty on the outside. But how do I feel on the inside? Not to mention, y'all, as black women, when we're moving up in the world, we got to experience racism. We got to experience sexism too, y'all. Y'all know sexism is in that job because when you go put the application in, automatically a man make more money than you. Yeah, a man make more money than a woman. Then if you black, the white woman make more than the black woman, and you both two women. She may make 50 cents more than you just because she white. So black women have so many things wearing them down. Wearing you down, you feeling ashamed of all the stuff that wears you down, you guys. Don't forget all the childhood trauma. I got to deal with a lot of childhood trauma. It's still in me, and I'm a senior citizen because I never dealt with it. And then you don't want to tell nobody because when you try to come forth, what they going to do, make fun of you. Or tell you, oh, that was a long time ago. You ain't over that yet. But anyway, the cultural outcome is that a Black woman is strong. That's a cultural outcome. Y'all know that. Black woman, you got to quit trying to be strong and acknowledge your pain so you can heal. And I'm finna wrap it up is, what is the blueprint in your mind? What blueprint of it in your mind that you're leaving yourself? Because if we don't heal, our children will be affected. It's going to be going on from generation to generation, all this pain, because they can feel our pain, our children. The mind is the standard of your blueprint. We must be committed to loving ourselves. You guys, we got to commit ourselves and don't allow anybody to cause you to lose your self-respect. Nobody. And remember, we have a responsibility to respond to justice. I don't just sit behind this thing, y'all. When there's injustice going on, I get up, I put my boots on, I get up, and I go want to know why. Can't you do something about this? We have a responsibility to respond to injustice also, you guys. We have a responsibility to make our children's life better than ours. And you know what? I'm particularly concentrating on the Black women's right now because we so often overlook. So I'm just gonna wrap it up, you guys. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Y'all know the drill. Gotta go see my brother. Gemini 1958 said, what's the name of your book? It's Blacktitanic. When I'm saying Blacktitanic, remembering my great auntie. That's so embedded in my mind. I could hear all them stories in my mind like it was today or yesterday. That's the name of the book, Gemini. And I am on my own publisher. I learned that from them young folks back in the 90s. They were selling CDs at their truck. So they didn't have nobody else to answer to. So what I do, you want a book, you go to my email and I'll ship you one. Anyway, you guys, I gotta go, but I got a few minutes. Let me read what you guys are saying. Gemini 1958 say, continue prayers for you, your beautiful Blacktitanic with your brothers. Yeah, y'all has some great news. I went in his room yesterday morning after I left y'all, and they're going to take that life support out his mouth. But this time is different than before. He really needed it. They put the life support down because he was having those seizures, and they need to get him that propofol. That propofol was that sedative that Michael Jackson had that killed him. So they said when people is alive, they don't like to, when people is awake, they don't like to give them that sedative because it's messing up their respiratory. They can stop breathing. So they put the tube down him for that. So when I went in the room yesterday, they put him on a CPAP. So he on a CPAP. Hopefully when I go back in there today, he done tolerated that CPAP very well. But that's the problem, is those seizures they trying to get underway. It's something new to me, you guys. You know, y'all know he had that aneurysm busting in his head. And so with him having that, he's gonna have a lifelong type of seizures. And I feel bad too. I feel bad. Anyway, Karma Girl, prayers for your brother, Devan Britterman, Joyce Miles saying good morning to Miss Gim. I just want to give all y'all a shout out. Gemini readers, Purple Unicorn, G2 Zion, Miss Reese's, Miss Joyce Miles, Joanna Broughton. Joanna, that's cute. Evelyn Chambliss, good morning, waving back at you. Sexy Mama X60, she found peace. Go, girl. Okay, anybody else I didn't say hi to? Impotentials, I said hi to you earlier. Geneva, hello. Queen Cider, hey, girl. ADR, hey, ADR, I didn't know you was here. Good day, all, and have a great, safe day. I didn't know ADR was here. Alita Jordan, Scorpio MZ, Williams, Tara Christie, Geneva Harrison. All right. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to get dressed and go see my brother. And I just want to say, you guys, we all got to heal. As women, we got to heal. Do what you got to do. Sex Mama ex sister said she had to do therapy. You got to do therapy. Do therapy. You like to walk? Go for a walk. You like to dance. You like to swim. You like to read. Find something that you like to do that brings you a peace of mind. Anyway, love you guys. And thank y'all. Oh, I forgot. Let me put my cash app up there. I didn't see Beverly Chaz this morning. The body seal till I said hi. All right, let's see here. $, Blacktitanic. And then I'm going to put my, for those of you who want a book, just go to my email and I would mail you a book out. You have to, it's $15, $5 shipping fee. Total $20. I get the book back. Anyway, you guys, love y'all. Thank y'all.